Hey, Pasa Familia, welcome back. We're going to be talking about DDG and his conspiracy when it comes down to the TikTok ban. On top of that, we're going to see did President Trump actually change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? We're going to be taking a look at that and what is going on with Michelle Obama and also Barack Obama being seen with the mysterious woman. We're going to be looking at that. Of course, this is all alleged, except for the first 2 points and more. Make sure to stick around, subscribe, and like the video, and let's get to the main story.
Trump got Kodak out of jail. Let's be honest. The got Kodak Black out of jail. You don't think the gonna go ahead and get TikTok, bro? He like, oh, want me to get Kodak out this? They gonna with me after this. Let me go ahead and get Kodak out. All of a sudden they got Kodak out. He gained the black vote off that. Now he like the whole world tweaking about this.
You know, the funniest and weirdest thing about this is that a lot of individuals that were not voting for Trump hated him up until the point that they're starting to rejoice that he's saved. Now, of course, there's certain actions that he's been taking. It's like, oh, dang. Well, he did bring back TikTok, so I guess it's all worth it because Gen Z, as I mentioned in the video, it was very important to them.
TikTok right now, they spazzing out. He probably called TikTok. He probably like this, like, man, look, I'm literally packing my bags right now. I'm finna move into the White House. I promise you, I'm a badass. But
I think I'm not too sure. I just peeped it, but I'm looking at his wrist because you know I wear a watch as well. But I think he has an iced out like watch or. For the Apple Watch, if I'm incorrect. And why does he have a bandage on his arm?
And that fucking until I get in there. That get banned, I'm like, boom, okay, cool. Y'all banned it. I'm gonna bring that back the moment I get back in. Everybody go.
It's a nice watch though. That's true though. All right, so replay. So I agree with that. I think that conspiracy, if you want to do conspiracy theory, everything is pretty much made to work the way it's supposed to be. And so everything aligned and people are now changing parties because they're like, wow, past president Biden decided to pardon quite a bunch of people, let TikTok die and just leave with dementia, allegedly. That's crazy. And then all of a sudden President Trump comes in, guns ablaze, bringing TikTok back, all that. Let me know what you guys think about this whole entire TikTok ordeal. Let's move on to the next story. Shout out to The Guardian. We have Trump signs order to rename Gulf of Mexico and Alaska's Denali. Hopefully I said that correctly. Gulf of Mexico to be called Gulf of America, and Denali's highest North America peak reverts to Mount McKinley. I believe I remember when it used to be called that. In a flurry of first day in office activity, Donald Trump has signed an order to rename the 617,800 square miles Gulf of Mexico and Alaska's 20,000 feet mountain Denali. The Gulf of Mexico will be renamed the Gulf of America, and Denali, the highest peak in North America, will revert to Mount McKinley. The name, I'm sorry. It's like, so, I mean, it's a little petty, but it's like, bro, not a lot of presidents come into office and they just absolutely change historical things that were known to be, and they can all be reverted back with a bunch of votes. But anyway, the Gulf of Mexico will be renamed the Gulf of America, and Denali, the highest peak in North America, will revert to Mount McKinley, the name it was called before Barack Obama changed it in 2015. See, that I knew it. I heard that Mount McKinley before. I didn't know that they changed it though. The renaming of the two natural features is to honor America's greatness, according to the preview of the orders obtained by the New York Post. President Trump is bringing common sense to government and renewing the pillars of American civilization, the executive order said. Okay, so with that being said, let's check out what's going on with Michelle Obama and Barack Obama.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama will not be attending the inauguration.
One of the people who's not going to show up is Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama.
She was the one who preached about unity and norms and standards. When they go low, you go high. It only appears that she only does that when she wins. When you don't win is when you see the character of a person.
If you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
She should show up. She's a former
This
first
is like a
lady.
horror
This
movie.
is the holiest day of politics.
All right, a lot of y'all went off about Kevin O'Leary and how would he possibly be able to buy TikTok. According, it would be a bunch of different kind of companies that would obtain TikTok. But people say that, and this is not me, but this is just people saying that Kevin O'Leary is a social media joke. That's what people said. Also, he has a nice watch. I think that's I don't know if that's is that an AP? It's a Richard Mille. I don't know why I thought it was an AP. It's a Richard Mille on it.
She's disrespecting the transition of power.
It's about the office, and you got to respect it.
I suspect she's a bit of a selfish person who doesn't want.
Dang, they slammed Michelle Obama.
She seems a little angry. She might be. I don't know.
How many people had they had a lot to say about Michelle Obama not attending this, and I have my own opinion. But we'll keep going.
So filled with hate, she is refusing to go.
Donald Trump and his wife Melania did not attend the inauguration of his successor.
He will be the first living president in 150 years not attending his successor's inaugural.
So that is the rebuttal that, hey, when President Biden at the time won, they didn't show up. Now, people are excusing it, saying that, hey, we all believe, or a lot of people believe that he was actually stolen his election, but that's why he didn't show up.
Nor did Melania Trump invite Jill Biden during the transition for a tour of the White House living quarters, as Michelle Obama did with Melania 4 years ago.
All right. That was dark. So we have the cut. Where was Michelle Obama during Trump's inauguration? Michelle Obama was among the public figures who skipped President Donald Trump's inauguration on Monday. Instead, it appears she chose to spend her time honoring a man whose dream for an equal, just America are light years away from the white Christian nationalist vision of the 47th president and his allies, Martin Luther King Jr., whom she encouraged her Instagram followers to honor this MLK Day by taking action in their communities. I say this is a cop-out. That is a definite cop-out. But we got Barack Obama doing some suspect stuff. We have this post on X pretty much saying that Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston they're getting close for some reason. Now, this is all alleged, but it's kind of going up on fire. Apparently, Barack Obama was spotted going up to a secluded room and with somebody. So he's going up there. Oh. Apparently, I mean, who was that though? I don't see anybody coming down. Oh. I don't know. It's so pixelated. How do we live in 2025 and it's so pixelated? That's crazy, man. Anyway, people are speculating it's Jennifer Aniston. That I guess, I don't know where that comes from, but it's been kind of floating around on the internet. But for some reason, there are definitely detectives on the internet. Let's go ahead and do a recap. We have DDG and his opinion of TikTok, the TikTok ban being orchestrated and planned in order for President Trump to swoop in, save the day, get a lot of people to flip Democrat to Republican. I definitely do agree that it's a possibility. All of this is a conspiracy, and nothing is to be taken serious. Rather than looking externally to the situation overall, I do believe that, yes, it makes sense. It's a great business move. It's a move to get people that were not so much bullish about, and I'm talking about bullish. Tim Hodger's my second channel that's talking about stocks. So I'm usually always talking about stocks. But when it comes down to it, I think individuals now changed and flipped their mindset when it comes down to President Trump, just due to the fact, especially Gen Z, that TikTok is now available and has to be upheld by President Trump. If he does not keep TikTok at least for the next 4 years alive, and it's what then flip to the Democrats and they kill it, then that's a different story. He has to keep, in order to at least have Gen Z to stay Republican for the next 4 years and see significant changes in ties for years to come. Again, like I said, TikTok will have to be a big player. We have Trump changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. It's been a rumor talked about for quite a while. Even a meme coin, I saw a lot of that to be, said in the past. I just didn't take all of it too seriously. But to see that he actually did that is crazy. I think that, okay. I don't know. I think Gulf of Mexico. Okay. Next thing is Michelle Obama. I do feel as though I think as though it is pretty bad that a husband went and you didn't. It should be that you both don't go. If anything, Biden shouldn't have went, right? But to have Michelle Obama being the center focal point of everything. And, they did put Michelle Obama up on the camera. She was looking absolutely rough. There is some rumors about Michelle Obama, which I'm not going to get into. But, go ahead and follow me over at Tim Hotcher on X and all my socials. Speaking about socials, boop, there they are. I don't know why this wasn't up, but it is now. And thank you so much for watching, Familia, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Adios.